Okay? Or nobody is stopped. Now it's working. Oh? Okay, now it's working. Sometimes it takes up to 2 to 3 years. So we don't have the hand of Isa alayhi salam that Bismillah, okay, in the name of Allah, and the problem have gone. This is a miracle from Allah Azza wa Jal. Okay? So some of these cases, for one reason, takes half an hour and that's it. It's less, some cases even not half an hour. It just takes somebody to do ruqya for him as soon as he sees the, subhan, maybe the raqi or something, and that's it. The jinn flee. Woo, that's it. Alhamdulillah, the person is gone. And sometimes it takes between 2 to 3 years. 10 years. Sometimes 10 years. Okay? So this is ibtila from Allah Azza wa Jal. Okay? We said, na'am, we have to accept. We have to, subhanAllah, organize ourselves to coexist with the problem. And at the same time, we have to take all the means, inshallah ta'ala, to remove this. Okay? So it doesn't mean that, well, I've been going for this, subhanAllah, for ruqya to this place for, 6 months, subhanAllah, a year. So maybe it's not, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala did not write the, subhanAllah, the shifa in this hand, and, or in this, with this person. The mushafi is Allah Azza wa Jal. Every time you go for ruqya, bi'idhnillah Azza wa Jal, you are rewarded. You are rewarded for your patience. You are rewarded for planning, inshallah ta'ala, to get better, because you have to be better. In order for you to worship Allah Azza wa Jal comfortably, means, if somebody give you in winter cold water to make wudu with and hot water, as a Muslim, which one should you choose? Huh? Huh? Hot. Why? Can somebody explain to us? Easy, isn't it? Is it beloved to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to have everything easy in your life? Can you justify that from a hadith or ayah? Jazakallah khairan. One hadith, Rasul sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, the hadith of Aisha radiallahu ta'ala anha, ما خير النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم بين أمرين إلا اختار أيسرهما. Rasul sallallahu alayhi wa sallam will not be given a choice between two things except that he would choose which one? The easiest. Hadith of Aisha. There is another hadith of Aisha radiallahu ta'ala anha when she said, Rasul sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, إنما الأجر على قدر المشقة. Reward is accordingly to the hardship. Aisha, she said Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam will not be given a choice of two things except that this is difficult. He will not choose it. He will choose the easy. Who can? You
don't put yourself in hardship.
Jazakallah khairan. Best, that's it. Okay, you don't choose the hard. But if the easy becomes hard upon you specifically at the time that it is easy for everyone here, okay, do you think that everybody will be rewarded the same as how you are experiencing the difficulties with that easy thing, isn't it? All of us, we go to Hajj. Okay? So all of us, mashallah, young, apart from Abu Muhammad. Okay? And Abu Muhammad find Hajj very difficult this year. It's too hot, brother, mashallah. It's too hot. And you are coming to comfort him. You're coming from there because you passed him a while ago. Okay, you come. Abu Muhammad, mashallah, tabarakallah, I see you. There is a lot of reward for you, inshallah ta'ala. Come, catch with us. I can't walk because I haven't been walking, for a long time in London. I'm sitting. Okay? So, it is easy upon you and difficult upon Abu Muhammad. But did he choose, in fact, okay, to put himself in this situation? No. Okay? But that easy thing for everyone, if it becomes difficult upon somebody, means because of the advance of age, okay, because of the illness that they have. So this is uncontrolled, isn't it? Okay? So that difficulty, which is, unavoidable, you cannot avoid it, okay, brings more reward from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Okay? Isn't it? Now, if somebody is afflicted, come and say, oh, Ibrahim alayhi salam said, فَإِذَا مَرِضْتُ فَهُوَ يَشْفِينِ. If I become ill, then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the one who gives me shifa. So I'm not going to go to a doctor. No. Why? Because this will affect my tawakkul, my dependency. Again, there is where the hadith that confuses a lot of people. The hadith of Ukasha, Sahih al-Bukhari. Okay? When Rasul sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said to Ukasha, سَبَقَكَ بِهَا Ukasha, or to one of the companions, you remember? When Rasul sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, 70,000 of my ummah will enter Jannah without any accountability. They will never be accounted. Straight away from the mahshar, okay, where people will be gathered, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will command the angels to call their names, 70,000. Another hadith, Rasul sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, فَاسْتَزَدْتُ اللَّهِ فَزَادَنِي. I asked Allah Azza wa Jal for more. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala promised me with more. With every single one of those 70,000, another 70,000. So multiply 70,000 times 70,000. Okay? Anyway, those people will be called. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala would say straight to Jannah, VIP. There is no VIP in the hadith, okay? Don't quote me on this. Okay, means straight away, you are the guest of Allah Azza wa Jal. Your name in the list, you will not be, okay, accountable. Come on. Where did he live? From 2000 to 2008. I was living in Good Maze. How did he used to live? Wallah, he was working in B&Q. If there is anybody here. Okay, Pizza Hut. Now I used to run my own business, Allah. Halal or haram? How many percentage of haram? Hadith of لا تزول قدم عبد يوم القيامة حتى يسأل عن أربع. None of the children of Adam or the human beings will be able to walk, okay, or to move 1 inch until they are able to present answer for the 4 serious questions, ultimate questions for every single one. You're earning. From where were they and where did you spend them, isn't it? Yes? Remember the hadith. Okay? So now somebody would come, according to that hadith of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the hadith of Ukasha, which with every single one of those 70,000, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will give another 70,000, so 70,000 times 70,000. Okay? Those people will enter Jannah. And what is their qualities or their criteria that Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam given? He said, لا يكتوون ولا يسترقون ولا وعلى ربهم يتوكلون. Okay? They would not ask somebody to perform ruqya for them. Not, they will be subjecting themselves for cultivation, they call it, when you hit the iron. Cauterization. Okay? Neither though they will depend on other than Allah Azza wa Jal. So here, there is a lot of Muslims, they get confused. They say, but Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam said that those 70,000, they would not ask for ruqya. The same thing when a Muslim comes to you and say, I will not go to a doctor. Why? Because if I go to a doctor, then this affects my tawakkul on Allah Azza wa Jal. And I am supposed to be having tawakkul on Allah Azza wa Jal. Isn't it? Okay? So, فَإِذَا مَرِضْتُ فَهُوَ يَشْفِينِ. If I become ill, then Allah Azza wa Jal is the one who to cure me. Sit at home and that's it. Wait for Allah Azza wa Jal. Wallahi, this person will never say that when it comes to rizq. To the end of the month when there is no rent, okay, money for paying his rent, he would not say, inshallah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala would send somebody. Somebody. Okay, or someone. Check will come, inshallah Azza wa Jal. Do you think he would say that? No, he said, no, there is no tawakkul here. Okay, this will, affect my tawakkul on Allah Azza wa Jal if I'm sitting. No, I have to. The real tawakkul is if I go and earn my rizq, okay, so that I can cover my needs, isn't it? The same thing when it comes to your cure. Okay, but this hadith of the 70,000, Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam said they don't ask for ruqya. Yeah, when somebody has no problem at all, because the ruqya is two types: preventative, and this is where the problem comes. Okay? All this ta'weez is majority preventative, isn't it? Yeah? Yes or no? Before anything happens. If you have this, then there is no ayn is going to affect you. There is no sihr is going to affect you. There is